I'm going to ask everyone who's already on the call to just jump into the chat box. Let us know where you are connecting from so we can get to know one another. If you can unmute also just to say your hello, we'd really like to know each other before we officially start the call. It is currently 19:01, so I'll give it another 4 minutes or so. And at 5 minutes past 7, we will officially start the call. So please jump into the chat box. Tell us where you are connecting with us from today. Quickly jump into the chat box and have a look. I see a message from Salume who's saying she's connecting all the way from Bethlehem in Free State. Always a great pleasure to see you on the call, Salume. And I also see Ben. How are you doing this evening, Ben? Always a pleasure to connect with you. Felicity as well from Bloemfontein. So Bloemfontein is dominating the call this evening. Welcome, everyone. I also see you, Precious, from Nigeria. Welcome on the call. We really appreciate you always connecting with us on our Mondays and Thursday calls. Thank you so much. Hi, Leonie. We also see you there on the chat box from Johannesburg. Welcome. Okay, we'll give it another 2 minutes and officially start the call. Those that are just connecting with us now, please go into the chat box. Let us know where you are connecting with us from this evening so we can get to know one another before we officially start the call. Another 2 minutes to give the rest of the team an opportunity to jump in. And at exactly 5 minutes past 7, we will start the call. Thank you, team. Always a pleasure to be with everyone on our Mondays and Thursday calls. If you've got any people that you've invited to come into the call today so we can learn more about recruiting skills, please send them a reminder. Remind them that we've got the call happening now. Give them the link, send them the link so that they are able to join. We don't want anyone to miss on this opportunity for us to learn together about our recruiting techniques. So I'm also going to go on the group and just remind everybody that the call is currently happening. Okay, another 1 minute before we officially start. And I'm going to start sharing my screen. Can everybody see my screen?
It's loading right now. There it goes, Neo.
Awesome. Okay, I am going to officially start the call. My name is Neo Ntunye from South Africa in the Business Development Department at Partnerco Africa region. This evening, I'm going to be taking you through our recruiting techniques, and I really hope that we can all learn from each other this evening about these amazing techniques that are needed in the journey of us building our organization. This evening, I am going to be alone on this call, although my partner and the head of business development is appearing there on our chats, but she's not officially on the call. So I'm just acknowledging Blessing as well before I officially start. So as a company, we have a vision, and our vision is to see a world transformed by brand partners who inspire people to live happier, healthier, and wealthier. That is what we envision as a company in the continent, in Africa. We would like to see people in the Africa region, our people in the Africa region being transformed, to have happier, healthier, and wealthier lives as a company. And like I always say, it is important for anyone who is in any partnership with a company to also know what the company stands for. Our values that we live by as Partnerco is that we believe in true partnership. You can also hear in the name of the company, we are Partnerco. So that is one thing that we believe in greatly as a company. We are true partners. We exemplify servant leadership and know that when we serve each other with integrity, every interaction is a step forward towards a collective success. Very important. Everyone wins. We are a company that believes in our products that are backed up by science that give real results. If you've been on our call where we took you through our amazing transformation stories, you'd have had an opportunity to also see that we also have our own transformation stories in the Africa region, where we've seen lives of people in the Africa region being transformed by our amazing products. Our solution redefined health that is backed up by unwavering science. We definitely put our customers first. We believe customers are both the foundation and the driving force, our lifeblood, of course, of the company. We believe in encouraging people to lead, right? We courageously empower our community with daily healthy habits, products, as well as tools and systems that will help them in their journey of transformation. The transformation of course, their health as well as their freedom. We believe in dreaming big, but not only doing that, but also making sure that we put plans in place in making sure that our dreams become a reality by acting now. So imagination fuels us, immediate actions propels us. We believe in excellence in everything that we do. Excellence threads our every endeavor. When we make a mistake as a company, we own it and we definitely make sure that it is fixed. We are a company that when you come into a partnership with, you are coming into a partnership with a company that is built to last. We are crafting a legacy company built with integrity and honor that will stand the test of time, promising the enrichment of the lives of the generations to come in the Africa region. Now, I'm going to take you through recruitment techniques this evening, but I'd like to remind you about the two amazing opportunities that we have in Partnerco. When you get into partnership with us, you've got an opportunity for you to earn through your personal sales. That means that you are at that point only looking for maybe products to help you transform your health, or also to assist the people around you also as well to transform their health, but you have not yet made a decision to build, that legacy that we spoke about by building a network. And the second opportunity is through leadership or team building. This is now when a individual who has joined Partnerco now makes a decision to say that they would like to see, more of the income that we always speak about. That comes in when you start building your team and you are building that legacy for your generations to come. Our topic for this evening is recruiting. So what is recruiting? Recruiting is the process of building a team of salespeople, right? So customers or brand partners who are compensated on multiple levels and encouraged to recruit more people into their teams to do the same through the power of duplication. In Partnerco, we've got the multi-line compensation plan, an amazing compensation plan that has been patented to us, It is a compensation plan that has been voted #1, that gives all our brand partners unlimited opportunities of growth in their width and their depth in their organization. It's an attractive compensation structure that offers good growth and income potential. Now, you might have listened to the amazing things that I've already told you about our company that we love, that has changed millions of lives globally. You might have also listened to me talking about the amazing compensation plan, and you want to know about this amazing compensation plan, and you're already interested to make that decision to come on board. But you're thinking to yourself, where am I going to find the customers? We always say that you need to be ready all the time as a salesperson. Anytime, anywhere, always ask. Customers, brand partners are amongst the people that we are living with on a day-to-day basis. If you are using public transportation, that is an opportunity for you to get to your potential brand partners as well as customers. All you need to do is to make sure that you go out there and you tell your prospects about the amazing transformation story, your own transformation story. In Partnerco, we believe in storytelling. We believe in creating your own story that will help you to grow and recruit more people into your organization. So your transformation story will be the story that will help you to get the people into your organization, where you live, where you work, even in your family. You've got an opportunity to also have people that will join your organization by you just sharing your story, your friends, your organization, as well as your social cycles. Now, when we speak about recruiting, there's a lot of techniques that are out there that have been created to help you, in your journey of recruiting people into your business. So today I'm going to be taking you through the ABCs of recruiting, where I will be taking you through storytelling. I've already touched base on storytelling, how important it is for you as a new brand partner or an existing brand partner to make sure that you've got your story. So how are you going to go about creating your story? You need to identify a product, a Partnerco product that will help you transform your journey. I don't know what is it that you would like to transform. It could be financial transformation. It could be that you'd like to have more energy. It could be that you've got, an ailment that you are currently battling with. Identify a Partnerco product. Start using it. Create your story through your own transformation by starting to use a Partnerco product. You need to also make sure that you lead from the front as you start your journey of building your network. And the next point is obviously building your network. All these amazing, techniques that I've given you or I've told you about, just creating a story, leading from the front, they will obviously translate into your network building. You need to make sure that you become an active listener, very importantly. Importantly as well, you need to make sure that you show enthusiasm in everything that you do. And make sure that you are all in as you start this journey. Part of our recruiting techniques, we touch base on storytelling. Make sure that you monetize your influence. Monetize your influence with using your social media platform. Tell your prospects, your customers, or brand partners that could potentially come into your business about our amazing products, the features, as well as the benefits. After all, you would have also created your own story. They would see also in your transformation when you tell them about these amazing products that we have. Spoke about leading from the front. You need to play an active and visible role in your everyday running of your business, not just sometimes or any day when you feel like it. It has to be a day-to-day running of your business, of your organization. Remember that people do not do what you tell them, but they do what you do. So it's important for you as a leader to make sure that you lead by example. In part of our recruiting techniques, we also touch base on building your network. Each brand partner could build their own sales organization by recruiting other brand partners and customers into their organization. We spoke about being an active listener. You need to make sure that you listen actively to your prospect. How you're going to get to learn or to get information from them is obviously by asking the right questions. Find out what is their why. What is the reason that they have given you an opportunity to launch this amazing opportunity to them? Listening actively is going to give you an answer on where to place your prospective brand partner or customer. Asking the right questions will lead you to the right answers, and listening actively will make sure that you get the correct information. Okay, this is a much better approach than explaining, to the prospect, a new person that's coming in, about our compensation plan, which might not make so much sense to them at the time. Don't get me wrong. Our compensation plan is very important for a brand partner who is coming on board. However, this is the first interaction that you are having with your prospect. So do not bombard them with the information that will confuse them. At this point, we're just building relationships and making sure that we are getting to know our whys. We spoke about showing enthusiasm. Your energy is one of the first things that people notice in you. You need to show positive energy and enthusiasm, and those who are in front of you will feed off that. While you are pitching your products or your plan to someone, you should do it passionately. They should see it in the way that you're speaking about the product that you are passionate about. Importantly, that you need to be all in. You must go all in your business to be a good recruiter. You need to decide that this is your path and you will do everything necessary to succeed. Once you have decided, it is easier to follow that up with actions. So you need to rise above your fears and insecurities and work towards the goal you have set for yourself. I speak about this because I know you might be on a call this evening and you are thinking to yourself, I am such a shy individual. I don't know how I'm going to go about doing this. You can do it. Remember your goal. Remember your why. Remember why you decided to build this legacy that you are starting to build. That should be a driving force behind you rising above your fears. Now, recruiting is the most important aspect of our business in network marketing. However, there's something that many of us as recruiters, we get wrong. We just go out there to just recruit. Remember that your commitment to the new member does not end when they join your network. On the contrary, it is just the start of a long relationship that you are starting with them. You shouldn't just recruit new members. You should sponsor them. You should guide them through all the processes. You should train them to deal with all the scenarios they could face potentially. Make sure that they are battle ready. Remember that your profits would depend on their success and their performance. So make sure that you bring on board new prospects, new customers that are going to be better than you. And how are they going to do that? It will be in the way that you are training them. It will be in the way that you are giving information to them. It will be in the way as well that you are also training them to recruit, and not to just recruit, but to also recruit correctly and make sure that that behavior is also duplicated to their organization as they are building. I'd also like to take you through this evening our proven success steps when you are building your network. We touched base on recruitment, which is key, and we went through a couple of points that will assist you to become a better recruiter. Now I'm going to quickly take you through the proven success steps towards building your network. You need to make sure that you create a prospecting list. You need to make sure that you contact and invite your prospects. Ensure that you've got a presentation. Your presentation obviously should be followed up to find out, how it has been taken in by your prospect. You need to close the deal. And remember, I said that closing the deal in network marketing is not really closing the deal, but it's a beginning of a new relationship. So with that being said, you need to also make sure that you teach your team about duplication and the power of duplication. You need to make sure that you train your new recruits. Communication is key in any relationship. Make sure that you keep the communication going in your organization. And importantly, ensure that you reward and recognize all the small steps as your team is growing. Let's quickly dig deep into creating a prospecting list. A prospecting list is a record of names of people you would approach about either joining or buying from you. It's nothing complicated. Somebody might be on this call this evening and they're asking themselves, where am I even going to start looking for people? The first step, your phone. We've got, most of us, more than 100 people on our contact list. That is your first point of contact in creating your prospecting list. Write down a list of the people on your phone. Do not make the mistake of thinking you know who's going to be interested. Write all the names down. Okay. Also, do not make a mistake of only putting down 6 names that you think those people are the ones are going to join your business. Write each and every one down on that prospecting list. Okay, make sure that you have at least 100 or 200 names, and then you follow them to determine whether they want to join or whether rather they want to know more about your business. Then we spoke about contacting and inviting your prospects. So remember that this first contact, after you have now made that first step to get to know if the person you are trying to bring on board is interested to knowing more, is only the first step where you are wanting to find out if they would give you an opportunity to a presentation. So do not make a mistake on this, invite, or when you are doing this to go and pitch your business. You need to be ready. Firstly, make sure that you've got time allocated. Not that, but make sure that your prospect is also available. Make sure that you have a script of your invitation. And remember that as you get to know more about the industry and you have more experiences that you build, a script might not be necessary. But in the beginning, it's important for you to put a script in part of your preparation and make sure that you practice. Stick to the purpose of the call. Like I've said, you are calling your prospect to see if he or she is open into looking at the opportunity that you are giving to them. Not for you to sign them up on that day. It is not a sign-up call. It is just an invitation call. So be prepared for the next step. Once you've received that yes, then you would need to know the next step would be for you to go in with your presentation. And remember that when a person says no, that's also an opportunity for you to ask for referrals. Making your presentation would be your next step after that. So the next step after your prospect allows you to know more after you have invited them. This could be related to a business or just buying the product. But it's best that when you do your presentation, you make sure that you pitch both. Then importantly, you need to make sure that you have a successful follow-up. Most people, no matter how impressive your presentation was, they need the time for them to go and digest everything that you've given to them so that they can make the final decision. And step number 5 would be closing the deal. While people often use the phrase closing the deal, when it comes into our industry, the phrase actually means that we are starting a new relationship, opening them up to new beginnings by them signing up to be part of your organization. Most importantly, and what is in my heart, is making sure that we train our recruits. Very, very important. We must make sure that our recruits are properly onboarded. If there is any material that you have created for yourself, now we've lived in a very beautiful world that has, technology where we are able to create our own starter kit where we give more information to our brand partners, tips on how to become better recruiters. We give them information on how they are going to also go out there and recruit others. Make sure that you sign up your recruit properly and a proper onboarding is done. I spoke about communication and said how important it is. Good business, just like any good relationship, it hinges on great communication. you will need to communicate well with your uplines as well as your downlines and corporate, everyone that is involved, in the running of your business. And step number 5 would be reward and recognition. Like I said, it doesn't matter how small your business is. All the new people that are coming into your organization, as they progress and they show improvement, make sure that you do recognize them to build confidence in them to work harder. When you come into partnership with us, you get into a partnership marketing. We are a company that takes away the hard work out of entrepreneurship. When you join us, you get to, have easy to sell products, health and wellness products that people want. We eliminate huge startup risks that are involved in starting a business. You get to team up with friends globally. You also get to share the company's profit. After all, we are partners. Now, I'd like to take you through this amazing technique that is called the Power of 4. We touch base on the recruitment techniques, where to find your customers. And now I would like to introduce you to this amazing techniques that we refer to as the Power of 4. It's an amazing, amazing technique. We will show you how to find your 84 customers in just one day. The idea is simple yet powerful. You need to make sure that you speak to 4 customers every day. For a greater success, ask every new customer to also recommend 4 of their friends to their friends. As we are doing that, we are building a network just by making sure that, just by making sure that we teach the correct behaviors, by making sure that we teach our team to also duplicate the same. So you speak to 4 people and you ask them for 4 names. Before you know it, you already have 16 names. And the 16 people will also duplicate the same behavior. Before you know it, you'll have 64 names, and your 64 name will translate eventually to your 84 names. It's as simple as starting with your first 4 and making sure that you teach your team to do the same. Duplication is the key to success in network marketing. It is in duplication, and it is also the ability to teach duplication. Most importantly, duplicate and also teach your team to do the same. Also remember, when we're talking about duplication, that as a leader, it's important that you make sure that you are duplicating the correct behaviors. Duplication can also go the opposite direction. If you are a leader that is not doing the correct behaviors, you will also be duplicating those incorrect behaviors to your team. So make sure as you are duplicating the correct behaviors. When you start building, you have just the individual who has sponsored you. They will then teach you the skill that you need to duplicate their success. Okay? So you too can become successful in sponsoring others into your network. I always say you need to make it a point that you go and look for leaders that will become better leaders than you. Duplication is the ability to reliably reproduce something of value. This is the end of our presentation for today, but I would like to remind the Southern African region of our promotion that is currently running. It has started on the 20th of August, it's running up until the 16th of August. So please, in the Southern African region, let's go out there and make sure that we are pushing the level up, which is a great opportunity for our new brand partners that we are signing up during this promotion period to level up to higher levels. I'm not going to go much into details about the promotion. We've already launched it. There's information out there about the promotion. All I'm encouraging you to do, Southern African region, make sure that we go out there, we recruit our people, we go out there, we look at our prospecting list, and we tell our prospects about this amazing promotion that is currently running. If you need more information about the Level Up promotion, please reach out to Business Development, myself, or Blessing, where we'll give you more information about the Level Up. So your journey to success starts now. So let's level up Africa. We are better together. I'm going to give an opportunity for questions and answers. If there is any questions that you'd like to ask or would like to get clarity on anything that we've touched base on, even if it's not related to our training call for this evening, I'd like to open up for any questions that the team might have. Thank you so much, team. Always a great pleasure to connect with you. And thank you for taking up time out of your very busy schedule to be with us. So I'll open up. You can unmute yourself and ask questions, or if there's anything that you'd like clarity on, please ask so we are able to learn together. Thank you. Okay, I see there's messages coming in on the chat box. I see a thank you, Neo. Thank you, Salome, for connecting with us. Thank you for your commitment to the business. Thank you for joining our Monday on Thursday calls where we get an opportunity to learn together. Okay, I'll give an opportunity, another 5 or 10 minutes to anyone who has a question, who has a comment, to just drop it on the chat box or open up, unmute yourself and ask the questions, please. Thank you so much for connecting with us, Ben, before you go on duty. We really appreciate your commitment. Okay, and if there's no questions, team, I will close the call and just take another opportunity again to thank you so much, Africa region, for always showing up when we ask you to come and, train with us on our Monday training calls with business development, on our success series calls on Thursday, where we have an opportunity to get inspired by our amazing leaders in the business. We really appreciate you. I see the comments in the chat box. Thank you so much, Mpo. Thank you so much, Felicity. Thank you so much to everyone who has jumped in on the call. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for connecting with us. Have a great evening. Thank you, Shanice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good
Thank you,
night.
team. You can unmute and say your goodbyes. Thank you so much for connecting with business development
Nice.
today.
Thank you,
Good
Nin.
night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you, team.
Thanks, Naya. Have a good evening.
Thank you, coach. Thank you. We appreciate you. Have a great evening, team. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Naya.
Bye, Naya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.